Terrence Crawford career, this is what he needs. He needs this type of recognition and notoriety. If he can beat a guy, a legend like Manny Pacquiao, then without question, he's the man.
Dre, obviously everybody wants to see an Errol Spence fight, but in listening to the two fighters recently, there's little hope that we get that in the near future. We can hope. As big of a fight as that would be, and that would be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, fight that you could make in boxing, one of the biggest events that the sport can produce would actually be this, Pacquiao-Crawford. There's a big difference between a great match, a great bout, and a big event. This would be a big event.
Of course, I mean, again, because Manny Pacquiao is associated with it, and you have my pound for pound #1 fighter in the world associated with it, so of course it's going to be a big matchup. And boxing is just strange like that. Like I for whatever reason, we're not getting Spence Crawford, but if Errol Spence wins another title against Ugas, and he's got 3 out of the 4 belts, and Terrence Crawford takes care of business against Manny Pacquiao, all of a sudden, that fight's going to seem a lot more doable than it is right now.
Yeah, coincidentally, that title that Ugas would have is because the WBA has put Pacquiao as the champion in recess. If you want to follow along all the plot twists of the alphabet soup organizations. Round 7 here, halfway through. Nietes has been controlling things, the 4-division world champion, who is coming off a long layoff. Last fight was December of 2018 on the vacant WBO Junior Bantamweight World Championship. Then had a 12-round split decision against Kazuto Ioka, 17-year pro, very popular among the Filipino fight fans. This is his first fight in the Middle East. 37 times he has headlined as the main event. He has been the main event fighter.
Get in there, don't
Remember, at the end of this 10-round co-feature, we will get right to the World Championship fight between Carl Frampton and Jamel Herring. Wide street just walked.
May magpabitin ba, no?
I think sooner or later, Nietes is going to realize that Carrillo can't fight well going backwards. He's pressuring now.
Just let the guy come back from the ground. Come on.
Boom!
Here's Jesse Porras Piata in the corner of Carrillo, encouraging him to do it like that and then like that. But that was a big round for Nietes. Milestone
Stay out
that
here.
he wants.
We'll find out here pretty soon.
Last time we saw Herring was against Jonathan Akendo. It was back in September, won by DQ, but the way he finished up that night created a lot of questions as to what we will see tonight. Of course, he's dealt with so much recently. Everybody's had to lay off the sport. And then the delays to this World Championship fight. Wait is over. Frampton and Herring just moments away.
You saw Nietes open up with both hands and be more aggressive than we've seen him this whole fight, and that's what he does. He's sort of like a knuckleballer in baseball. He'll just keep chipping away, a little bit here, a little bit there, and when he lands that shot, you'll see him open up and try to finish the show. He couldn't do it against Carrillo, credit to him, but you better believe that Nietes is looking for that big shot once again in these next 2.5 rounds.
What are the shots that he's looking for?
Well,
Dre, is the
Paulay
left hook.
Nietes.
You know, I see beautiful uppercut. See, the uppercut is a dangerous shot because it comes from the bottom up. You don't see it. You know, you're used to seeing hooks coming around and right hands coming around, but you just don't see the uppercut come right up the middle.
but Carrillo's game.
Yung makakuhaan mo siya. Ang makakuhaan niya na ang puntos.
Nice three-piece.
Sige, maugit as git iya ba no Nietes ano?
Yeah, Grayo is walking straight forward. You have to just met him with punches.
Wala din mo na siya kuhaan. Kumana siya patrason dyan. Kabalong man yan. Madaw na si Jabir. Madaw na si Jabir. Jabir nga David Bataka.
Good positioning inside from the edges. Gets hit with the shot. He makes the adjustment. He rolls to the side. He rolls back. Hands are in position. And he's looking for a shot. He didn't have one, so he resets. Beautiful.
May
Even though
May maglikay-likay ba?
Combination
Oh,
on the inside.
may wala na ano.
It's good upper body movement, even at close range. Division world champion.
He won the last 2 rounds.
Op.
And they 6 more minutes
It's
of
time.
practice and
Frampton is going to try to take him to that place. He's going to try to take him to that place of submission. He's going to use roughhouse tactics, get in the inside. And I assure you that Mac has went over in the gym with Jamel Herring over and over about how to defend against anybody attacking with their head. So I'm not really worried about it tonight, Tess, at all. I think he's going to be just fine. I think he's going to have the proper distance to face Jamel Herring and face Paul Frampton, and I think he does well tonight.
Pensa lagi na ako. Lagi. Pensa na ako kayo. Boy ko subscribe. Yan na ba? Yan. Kasi mo palidrag. Ito. Oh? Likado kayo ba? Sige no? Sige ba? Pisado lang yan. Nietes. Bukat. Ilang matiming ba? Oh. Pisado lang Nietes.
Last 2 rounds. Kwanta lang.
Nietes has pretty much tamed Carrillo to fight the fight that he wanted to fight. In fact, I think it's been the whole way through, but I think it's very, very evident right now that Carrillo is tamed. He's a very tough fighter, so he's going to keep throwing, but good shot from Nietes. I don't see Carrillo trying to land shots that he's setting up. He's just sort of surviving.
Bantay na.
Opening bell, Carrillo's just been fighting at this pace outside. I mean, I think this is game plan. Just
Oh, tiraon sa ano. Oy. Di tiraon.
Smother him, get close, beat on him anywhere you can. Slow this man down. Don't give him any chance to think.
Street niya basig ma. Lagi.
Mas kamot. Dito man sa ano, sa dulo ang na.
The right uppercut again from Nietes. Very sneaky.
Nice.
Now Carrillo's getting real aggressive and he's leaning just a tad bit over the front knee. That's why you're seeing Nietes looking for the uppercut. You know, he's a veteran.
Lagi ba? Nice.
on ESPN. That 10th and final round here between Nietes and Carrillo.
It's hard to judge him. Like,
For me, I think.
no, I agree. I'm the
I
same.
mean, I heard about touching gloves. And,
Panalo na Nietes.
done it in the last round as
Daming
well.
solid
Gloves
na
and all
ano.
that stuff, that's a lot
Tama.
of respect. Right now, man.
Sounds like a little too much respect for you, Tim. Ace heads up here from Carrillo.
That's what happens when you're facing a master. And all of a sudden you realize that you've been taken to school, you've been taught, you've been educated. You can't do anything but give respect, and that's what Carrillo's doing right now. It's a different type of beating. You know, some would say, oh, that's too strong of a word, but is it really? When you have a fighter in Nietes who's taking away your greatest strength, but he exploits all your weaknesses, and he's not fighting the way he looks on paper. He's not fighting his age, or he's not fighting, you know, the amount of miles that he has in his odometer. He just seems to fight younger, smoother, sharper, and he's smarter than what one may think. And that's what Carrillo has you know, understood the hard way in this fight.
That's experience. That's great timing.
That's experience.
By the former
Experience,
champion.
Exactly.
Four-time world champion.
He should be like 48-0, but he had lost that one
And
fight.
Nietes wins more fights with his brains, his IQ, and his experience than he does any physical gift that he has. And I never wanted to get to this point. I always wanted to keep the IQ and the physical gifts in line together. But it's a beautiful thing to fighter goes at an age when they can still control
He
it.
has like his third fight he lost.
You know who's really good at that, Drake, was Bernard Hopkins. He was great at that. Yeah. He beat everybody with his mind. That's why he stayed in the business a long time.
Okay, gamin lang. 1 minute. Nice. Okay, taas gamin lang.
Donnie knows how to swim without getting wet.
Nice upper.
He does a little bit of everything, right? Dre, a little bit of everything. He can come forward. He boxing from the outside off the back foot. Stepping to the side, stepping around, going down to the body.
Nice.
I like what I'm seeing from him. Yeah,
Timing the right hand there.
Nice.
He is in the eyes. For Nietes, he's just always looking at the target. Even in the midst of being under fire, his eyes are always locked in on the target. Never out of position, or rarely out of position.
Titikas.
Next fight, world champion ulit.
And I'm looking forward to more from him at 115.
Referee Kovac calls them in.
Oh, namatay na.
Yes.
Oh, it's sketchy. The sound went off.
Judge Budai scored it 96.
Shout out kita mga Ivan.
Judge Budai scored it 98
Matik, ikaw
to
pa.
92.
98-92.
Judge Enyedi, 99 to 91.
Wow.
Whoa.
We have a unanimous decision.
Nietes.
And we can confirm that the new WBO International Super
Yes.
Flyweight Champion is
Donnie.
Donnie Ahas Nietes!